Hello, everybody. It is I, the real Jae-hee Kim, and I have an incredibly special announcement that I am happy to bring to you today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here, and welcome to the Balenos Blue Ball. I have learned how to speak fluent English now, and I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. Behind me today, I'll be presenting to you all of the most important updates that I know you've been waiting to hear. Tell your guild members, tell your party mates, tell all of the streamers to tune in. I would first off like to thank our amazing players for playing and buying this game, and thank you for supporting our amazing dev team. I've heard many criticisms about some of the things you guys have concerns about. First up, I wanted to talk to you all about the changes we can expect in PvP, the changes we can expect in PvE. The most important changes of all are new monetization systems you can look forward to. At the end of our presentation, we'll be happy to listen to all of your questions and concerns. So one of the new changes that you can look forward to is the new reflection system. And this consists of being able to reflect all damage that comes your way. Going into more detail about our new reflection system that you can look forward to, you will now notice that this will be a purchasable system on our cash shop. And you can look forward to seeing this in our next cash shop update. This includes reflecting damage in PvP, in PvE, and for all of those nasty hate comments. Because this is a positive place that you can look forward to being in. Don't worry, this will be accessible to free-to-play players eventually, but most likely never. The one thing you can look forward to is seeing Korea get it first. Korea big ups. Another important system that we've put a lot of time into thinking about is our new respawn system. Respawn systems are old and outdated. And now, our new respawn system will consist of no more timers. Instead of timers, you may be wondering, what will come into place instead? I'll tell you. Instead, all players who die in-game will enter a queue system, where players will line up behind one another outside of the walls of PA headquarters and wait one by one by one. This will happen in Node Wars. This will happen in sieges. This will happen in dueling systems. And make sure that you are at the front of the line. A special mechanic you'll be able to do is being able to jump the queue. And how can you do that, you might be asking? Jumping positions that can be purchased up to 5 to get to the front of the line. And at the front of the line, you will still be in a line. Don't worry, guys, it'll be okay. Alongside of this, we're no longer going to allow any sort of negativity in the game, especially the PvP system. To be able to protect the absolute Care Bears and Snowflakes of this game, we have decided that we are going to add a negative comment ban system that we call the Crybaby Helpers, which will allow people to put no negativity in the chat. And with the no negativity system, you'll be forced to enter a positive atmosphere. And most importantly, no negativity. This will absolutely tie into the respawn timer into our wonderful queue system. No negativity will immediately have immediate reflection in the reflection system. And what you can look forward to most of all is being able to purchase negativity advantages in our upcoming cash shop update. Coming to the game soon, we are now going to have premium skills added for all classes. These premium skills are only purchasable with pearls. And you can look forward to a very happy atmosphere alongside our damage reflection system by being able to use these premium skills. What comes alongside these premium skills? Any player that spends no money will have the possibility of running to an invisible barriers. And since we are unable to currently figure out how to stop players from falling through the map, we have decided to endorse this as a feature instead. Through the premium skill feature, you will be able to send anybody to the watery depths below by sending them through the map, which we put absolutely no testing into. A lot of testing into. Grab classes, get your hands ready. Let's move on to the section of PvE.
We interrupt this important broadcast for an emergency news update. Our top secret worker for Pearl Abyss has 4 important stories to share with the public. We quickly turn to them now to hear their story. Don't believe all that you hear!
Things are getting pretty intense at the mine here. I was talking to this warrior today. It's not good. He was telling me about this dark knight that works in the office. You know, things were getting a little hot and heavy. It was cool. But then I was talking to this other warrior that came by, and he was telling me the same stuff. I think they're putting 2 longswords in the same holster. In other development, there's talks of layoffs. That's terrifying. What if I can't provide? What if my wife leaves me? What about my children? I'm not ready to find a new career. I'm not ready. Where will I go? I have to work the fields. So I gotta get wheat? I don't want to get wheat. Flax? Oh, gross. What a terrible job.
The first thing I would like to talk about is our new enhancing system coming up. Enhancing is getting some changes that I know some of you will be very excited to hear about. Get ready, enhancers. You will now be able to purchase fail insurance. Depending on how much you pay, will depend on how much you save. There's really not much that I can elaborate on this because we've done absolutely no testing. But what you can expect is Korea will pay for it first. Look forward to seeing this in upcoming updates, and then we'll be sure to roll this out quickly into other regions within the next 7 to 9 years. We've heard your feedback, and we know how much you care about your pets. So now, based on how much care you put into your T3s, T4s, and T5s, there'll be a new pet system. This pet system will be mandatory for taking care of your pets. If you do not feed them and neglect them, they will die. This is one that I know the life skillers will be very fond of. There'll be some cooking changes coming up you can all look forward to. We've noticed that players are cooking much faster than they should be, questioning if it's even cooked all the way through. And why serve your workers undercooked chicken when you can take the appropriate time needed to put in that time and love? All cooking times will be raised to match real time. So get those slow cookers ready, life skillers, because now you can enjoy the feasts and fun of cooking a single meal over the course of hours. Enjoy taking pride in the meals you prepare, bringing your audience and your players and your workers to Flavortown through our new cooking system by making it even more realistic. All utensil consumptions will remain the same. Don't worry about the player economy. It'll be okay. Alchemists, you also have something to look forward to. We've decided that alchemy is not dangerous enough. Now, when concocting your potions, drafts, and elixirs, we have now decided that through your dangerous chemical concoctions, there will now be a chance for your recipes to explode. This will tie into our advanced systems of the new respawn system you can look forward to with queuing, and it will also tie into the no negativity system, which will also tie into the new pet system. Any pets that are currently pulled out and within the blast radius of your alchemy concoctions also will have the potential of dying upon impact. And now, the best change of all, grinding. I know there'll be some adventurers that are very, very happy to hear about some of the changes we are focusing on grinding. One of them being, we're going to debuff everybody, and we're instead going to make one class OP above all. We will rotate this on a monthly basis. This upcoming week, or month, will be Shy. Since they are our fan favorite, we have decided that everyone will be receiving a 90% debuff, and Shies will receive the percentage debuffs awarded to them. This will encourage us to promote more reroll coupons and tag events, as well as inventory space, weight, and other things. We know you're very excited about this, and we look forward to bringing this to you. But also, coming up with grinding, we've decided there will be no more circles. And since we are doing a lot of stationary grind, we've decided that stationary and circular grinds shall be completely removed. The new grinding system being moved forward, you'll be able to look forward to making your silver and currency in the AFK dummy training session of any major city. Nearly every mob has been replaced with an AFK dummy, as well as Marnie servers have been removed. Instead, what we've decided to do is remove any contact of any player you can now run into, and the Marnie realm is being imported permanently into the full world of Black Desert Online. There are many more changes which we look forward to talking about, but as of now, I am running out of whiteboard space. Let us move on to the monetary changes that you can look forward to.
The shortage of Blackstones is creating turmoil with the higher-ups. We're talking about layoffs. I'm not ready for that. I'm not prepared. What am I going to tell my wife? What am I going to tell my children? What if I can't? What if my wife leaves me? And here Fugar's been putting the Riz on her. I can't compete with that. Have you seen that guy in action? He's a machine. Cut the camera. Cut the camera. I think I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to Fugar. I think we can have a nice conversation. Just going to talk to him. I'm just going to talk to him. I can't let this slide again. No, not a second time.
The times of Cronstone Blue are beyond us. And now it is the time for Memory Fragment Yellow. Some of the new monetary changes that you guys can look forward to. Coming up very, very soon. We are now going to be removing Ellie and Tears and instead implementing the new Tears of Regret. We will now be taking the entire skins of Ellie and Tears and just labeling them as Tears of Regret. The price of these has been amplified by 5 times of the amount. Following the monetary system that you can look forward to, there will now be full complaint bans. We've heard all the nasty things that people have been saying about the game, both haired and unhaired. And now, we'll be implementing a new complaint banning system, and the only way out of it is to pay for it. So get your mass reports ready, because soon you will see streamers and content creators abroad fall victim. Look forward to these new changes. Now, we've heard your complaints amongst the forums with a lack of engagement and camaraderie and things to do together. So now look forward to having a new and improved viewer and player engagement fee. Much like those channels who have follower-only mode, our engagements with players will be guarded by a paywall. In future updates, you will now notice that your chat will be fully locked. You will be able to unlock this by accessing our cash shop and purchasing lines of text. The megaphones will now be fully implemented into the chat system, and you will need megaphones to chat normally. We know this is something that you will look forward to, and we've worked very, very hard to listen to your criticisms. Now, much like the daily login rewards that you can look forward to, coming up, there will be new daily login fees. My pocket simply is not deep enough, and I've decided to reach in it further. And much alongside to go along with Memory Fragment Yellow, you can look forward to more daily login fees to be tacked on to your daily login rewards. I know you'll be very excited about this, but I promise you, there will be more monetization fees that you can look forward to. Now, coming up, we wanted to talk about the new area that's going to be releasing very, very soon.
I talked to my girl. It's true. She has been talking to Fugar. That fucking witch. Should have known I couldn't trust her right from the start. Better back off, Fugar. You won't want this smoke. Feed you so many rights to be begging for a laugh. A little bit lightning, a little bit thunder. Maybe I should just move on. If you love something, set it free. Yo, boys, are you seeing this right now? Check out the orbs on that sword. Ow, hoo!
I know you're all very, very excited about some of the amazing changes that we have discussed today. Coming up, I wanted to discuss new content around the corner that I know many of you can look forward to hearing. Coming up, we have new grind zones that are being worked on that you can be very, very excited about. It will be some of the best money in the game, and I can't wait to show you. Coming up, we have the new Mountain of Eternal Winter, Part 2. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, many players are currently actively testing and having a wonderful time. The mountains are huge. And if you look into the deep distance, you can see the people concerned about the dark origins that have hit the land. Maybe there should be snow. One moment. There is also snow in these new regions. We are very, very excited to give this to Korea first. And everything else will roll out very, very soon after. Also coming up, there are more new regions you can look forward to. Specifically, monstrous new cities. Look at how big these buildings are. The architecture truly is something to appreciate. Built and crafted by the hands of the Calphonians, with nothing but intricate details. And of course, you will be able to enjoy it yourself. We have many players testing this actively. We are very, very excited to release this soon. Also, in these new regions, there'll be new activities and things to do, such as fishing. We know how much you guys like fishing. And as you can see, we've been working very, very hard to bring a beautiful beach that you can look forward to. This will be the new upcoming Termian Water Park event, and you can look forward to seeing Korea get this first. Also around the corner, the new forest zones for trolls, giants, cyclops, and the color of memory fragments. As you see here, deep in the forests, no shies are allowed because they are currently undergoing our premium buff system. But you will be able to be there and enjoy. It's beautiful. The trees go back as far as the Erd trees that you see deep in the lands of Calphion. There will be giants. There will be babes. And most importantly, there will be you alone in the Marnie realm. And also, there will be new pets that you can look forward to in the cash shop coming up. One of the new ones being this cat. But be warned, under the new pet system, you'll make sure that it is mandatory to take care of these huggable, lovable little creatures. Though their drop rates may be a little worse, your passion and love for them will live forever. And lastly, we have new grind zones for you to look forward to. The new upcoming Dekia Bandits, located just outside of Sawsons. There will also be Dekia Sawsons and Dekia pirates. And they all look the same. As you can see, this will bring back nostalgia for all of our players. And of course, you can enjoy doing this together, separately on other servers by yourself. There will be many treasures to seek here and many glories to be had. So adventurers, sharpen your swords, keep your grabs off cooldown, and be prepared for these new amazing spots coming your way. And lastly, of course, I did not throw this together quickly. We have spent many days, weeks, and months putting together a costume that all of you can enjoy. Look forward to having amazing cosmetics that all of you can share, appreciate together. And of course, how could we forget the goodies? Adventurers can now enjoy a 100% guaranteed chance of hammer used towards any item of their choosing in game by punching in this code. Thank you very much for joining us today. I look forward to hearing all of your feedback as we are listening to it closely. And thank you very much, adventurers, for playing our wonderful game, and enjoy your adventures ahead and seeing Korea get it first. Take care now.